Hello, everybody. This is another episode of Ask Me Anything. We'll talk about the power of environment. Plus, we'll do I don't usually do this, but I feel so inspired and I want to share the energy of inspiration. We'll do some actual counting of mailbox blessings while I was in Japan. I know it's been a week already, but I think it's a good problem to have that I have yet to deposit these. Hello, everybody. If this is the first time you are seeing me, I'm Katrina and I'm coming to you live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I am your mompreneur. I'm your mama marketer. I love what I do. I help ambitious working moms make life changing money online, which is basically my story that I want to share with you. This is like my journey. I used to be a working career mom. I'm still a career mom, but this is my career now, this digital marketing business. And yes, this is what I do. And if you are catching me live or on a replay, comment live or replay plus the place you're tuning in from and what time it is there right now. It's kind of late right now, but I don't want to go to bed without sharing this powerful go live with all of you, plus this energy of counting our mailbox blessings to keep you inspired. Excuse me. So, for those of you who are seeing me for the first time, I recently came back from our Japan convention for almost 2 weeks, 12 days to be exact. And I came back, when did I come back? 26, I think. 26. That's a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So, yes, it's been a week, exactly a week. Yeah, since I came back. I wasn't expecting that it would take me a bit of while to um, kind of recover from the jet lag. Up until this morning, like my husband was like, "Are you sick? Why do you keep on sleeping?" I don't know. I think my body, my body is aging. No, let's take that back. Aging gracefully. So, and I also caught a bit of a cold. So I'm recovering, but I'm still grateful that I get to do what I do and at the same time, inspire other moms do exactly the same. And I do apologize to my business partners, to my team for the late responses. And I am working on it. I'm catching up and also cooking up something so I can respond to you guys faster and also to my leads who have been inquiring. I have my team also responding to you guys if I'm not responding personally. Thank you for understanding. This mama is catching up on some sleep and jet lag. And after Japan, my husband's friends came over, visited from the Philippines. So we did a little meetup here. And after that, with my aunt and of course the whole family went to an off the grid picnic over the weekend to celebrate Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to all my online family here in Canada. So we are so grateful to be celebrating that. So um, it's 1 week of a lot of activities. So I'm kind of just getting back into the groove of things. I'm so grateful. I think three huge contracts, four huge contracts have been settled just recently as well. And a lot of booked coaching calls this week and up until this weekend and next week as well. So many things to be grateful for. And we just finished a team Zoom with my mentors and coaches. We shared also some of our wisdom that we've learned from the recent Japan convention. Basically, we celebrated the 50th founding anniversary of one of the biggest affiliate companies that we've been working with exactly like for 8 years now for our online community. I've been here 5 years. So, all the wisdom, the nuggets, and we are actually launching a new challenge for our team to rub off the energy of that that recent destination event, which is in Canada. Hello, Jim Shade. Hello, hello. Nice to see you here. Awesome. So today, let's do this. Is the power of the environment. So I usually subscribe to um, email marketing letters, which I think would really help boost my mindset and skills, not just for myself, but something that I can share with my audience, like you guys watching this right now. And that's one tip for you. Some people are asking me, Katrina, what are you using on your StreamYard? Sorry, on your Go Lives. I do use a paid version of StreamYard. You can test it out for free. Just go to YouTube and Google how to use StreamYard. And also another tip is the content that I share with you guys. I When you're focused on something, when you truly embrace, especially the business, you find ways, you find how you can provide more value. And one way for me to generate, unlimited content ideas is basically to be mindful of the things that I see on my newsfeed. If an ad catches my attention, and they're like asking for my name and email to subscribe, I do subscribe. And then from there, I would get tons of values from the email that they would send me. And that's where I usually also get my ideas, where I share what I share here on my Go Lives, or also on my posts on my personal Facebook, and also on my business page. And I just tweak it. I put my own personality to it, and I share it with you the way I also use it in the business. So that's another tip for you. Okay. So today, the nuggets, the wisdom I want to share with you guys is the power of your environment. So I got this from the email marketing letter I got from Eric Worre. He is a professional in the business. Um, yeah, in the business. And here is what he says. So one of the this is also one of the many things that he learned from mentor, also a huge personal development mentor, which is Jim Rohn. Basically, the power of an environment and the influence it has on us. It's very timely because we just came from the convention in Japan, not just celebrating, the main event is the convention, celebrating the founding anniversary of the company we're affiliated with. At the same time, recognition of the industry leaders. And I'm so grateful to be part of that, having two pre events, the fundraising gala, and really getting the heart of compassion, not just, the earning, but also the compassion helping. That's really the core of the company that we are affiliated with. And at the end of the day, we're here not just to help our own families, but other families as well through digital marketing. And having an environment, rubbing elbows with other people who are winning, but also have at the same time, knowing their backgrounds, the challenges that they went through to be able that they overcame to be able to get where they are right now. That is simply like more than inspiring, especially when you get outside of our community, like the other people from other countries who you won't be able to connect with if not for this business. It's really inspiring to learn from them. And so to connect with our topic for tonight, so it says here, it shouldn't be underestimated. So one of the best pieces of advice is that when it comes to your environment, here we go. It says here, you have to make sure that it's positive and focused on learning. Okay. That way, it will be like an incubator where you can grow. What you listen to, watch on TV, look at on the internet, and the people you spend time with should be positive and focused on learning. The events you attend, just like the Japan convention, the Zoom meetings that you attend, people you spend time with, and your feelings, thoughts, and energy should be positive and focused on learning. A positive environment will help you to grow and get better, stronger, and wiser. Just like this huge Indian leader in our industry, when I talked to him, like I think at least 3 times, and he has also a huge team in India. I asked him, like, how are you able to have this much influence? How you're able to grow your business this massively? And he mentions one really great thing, which it's not really a new idea, but it really pounds on the importance of this. And he said, I train hugely on mindset with my business partners. And it's not just, okay, I was like, how do you do that? And he said, I train them 3 times, not 3 times a month, not 3 times a week, but 3 times in a day. He holds Zoom meetings with them. The strategies are good, but he said those strategies will just, they will just easily collapse the people if they don't have a bulletproof mindset. So he always trains on mindset at least 3 times in a day. So that is a positive environment that will help you grow, get better, stronger, and wiser. And it's important to remember that you are in control of your environment. It's up to you to eliminate the negative and toxic influences in your life. So today, analyze the environment and the influence it's having on you, and make changes if you need to. If you need to ditch, watching Netflix every day, maybe just lessen it gradually, or just go cold turkey. I personally don't watch news every day. I would just see news whenever I just go visit the salon, the nail salon, because they play, endless news there. Which now I just go. Like I think the last time I visited this, I think the last 6 months I just visited twice, intentionally, because I don't want any more chemicals on my nails. But I do have a gel polish right now just for the event. The last time I had my gel polish was when I went to Dubai in December. So I told myself, because they get brittle, and I saw the difference. Like when I went, like with no polish for the last 6 months before this, my nails became stronger. So I'm now telling myself I'll just do my nails whenever there's an occasion or event. So after this, I'll remove this and I'll have it rest again for a bit. So that's the only time I would catch the news. Most of the time, it's all negative. So I just feed my mind with, I would do my prayer and meditation in the morning, something for my spirituality, something for my health, something for the business, and relationship. Yeah, that's how I start my day. And that's also the power of your own environment, like that you create for yourself, not just the outside environment, right? So that is that. I hope you got value from that. And let's see this. So now we are going to do some counting. I don't usually do this, because sometimes I'm comfortable not really share the actual amount, but just the estimate. I'll give you idea. But I feel like sometimes people, I know usually people, especially when they're kind of skeptical, there's a bit of skepticism in the air about the legitimacy of the business that I do, or maybe just plainly curious, like, how is this even possible? Or even just a tiny dose of skepticism. Sometimes having like actual the amount or the checks or the envelopes, sometimes it helps, to, because I myself, when I saw the amounts, like when we when I was welcome in our online community. I was like, oh my gosh, I saw the amount, but I was still a bit skeptical. I was like, how is this possible? Like, how is this? Are they, this ordinary, hardworking people making these amounts? It blows my mind because I thought you have to have like multiple degrees attached to your names, or you should be at least 10, 20, 30 years in your career to be able to earn that. Because that's my personal experience, like with the bosses that I've had in my corporate jobs here in Canada and at the law firm and at an investment firm. My bosses, like, I know they earn a lot, like, because they've been there for at least 15, 20, some are like 30 years. So it's no surprise if they earn like huge, like hundreds of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? But relatively speaking, it's not, again, this is not a get quick rich quick scheme. Well, but it's not an easy fix. But relatively, it's still way faster than, you know, um, working your whole life and waiting until retirement. If you love your job, that's okay. You know, if you're not looking for anything, then you can skip past this. But if you were like me before finding this business, wanting something extra that you can do from home flexibly while taking care of your kids, as a parent, as a busy parent, as a busy career parent, or maybe eventually being able to do this full time as well, then yeah, maybe this is also something that you're looking for. I'm not guaranteeing anything because with any businesses, there are no guarantees, right? But I'm showing you not just a mere possibility, but a reality that can also be yours if if you're willing to take a chance on your bigger dreams. First of all, having a big faith that you can also do this, because that was also me. At first, I was like, oh my gosh, what if I fail in this business? What if I invest this amount and then failed? Like, what would I do? Yes, there's an investment cost involved, right? Like any other businesses. So if you're not willing to invest, then this business is not for you. But if you are open to looking at, okay, what could this, okay, I'll invest, what are the risks, what are the possibilities that's involved, then let me see. So I was like you also. I was like, hey, what if I fail? Yeah, I entertained that thought. But as soon as I had that thought, I also reversed it immediately. Like, okay, what if I fail? But I saw this quote on Pinterest. Oh, darling, but what if you fly? And that stuck with me. Like, why am I thinking negative? Because faith and fear, they're both belief in something unseen. Come to think of that. If you're fearing something that hasn't happened yet, but you're putting your belief on that energy, that negative realm. And on the same breath, when you have faith, that's also belief in something that's not happened yet and that's unseen, right? So technically, you're believing in both. But when you have faith, you're believing in the positive. You're believing in the beautiful possibility in the future, right? So why would you waste your energy on that negative things, right? Especially if if you're praying about it and you're asking for God's guidance, here it is. And so that got stuck me like, what if this works? Like, and from then on, I didn't give myself any chance to fail. I told myself, this is it. I'm gonna make this work. There's no option to fail. So 5 years and here we go. So I am so very grateful. So hey Lamia, nice to see you here. So let's count it down. My husband will sleep soon, so I need to get off the bedroom and I will also sleep in a bit. So let's start off. So let's just do it like this because total, I think I do have, oh my gosh, how many checks are these? I think 46, if I'm not mistaken. 46 checks. There's six. Yeah, I think 40 plus checks. 41, 46. But of course, I'm not gonna, individualize it. So let's just do this per envelope. So I actually opened them already, but I haven't deposited them yet. Excuse me, because I we still need to open a new bank account under my new corp account, our new corporate account. So yes, you can actually incorporate the business. So now I have an existing one, and I open a new corporate account for business expansion. So I cannot deposit. Technically, I need to be depositing the new set of checks to that new bank account. So that's why a bunch of them are not yet, like this ones, are not yet deposited. So let's start off from the latest to the earliest. So this one envelope here, just to give you a perspective, so on how we will count this one, is when I used to work. So I used to be a nurse. I used to be a life insurance advisor in the Philippines, and then also a TV production staff. So here in Canada, my um, I was able to do survival jobs at a lingerie warehouse, as a kitchen staff at a private school, and then the first corporate job I had was at a law firm, and the last one when I saw this opportunity was at an investment firm, and my heart was broken into a million pieces just recently again when I saw my last payslip. I think I was just scrolling on my inbox, and then I saw my very last payslip, and I my net pay was 1,000 Canadian dollars for 2 weeks. So I'm getting 2,000 Canadian dollars per month. And looking back, I don't know how we're able to survive on that. Because when I took my maternity leave, like employment insurance here in Canada is 55%. So technically half of that, $1,000 per month for a year, while my husband was a student, full-time student for a second career on a student loan. I don't know how we were able to survive. And I was like, why did I even settle? Like just having that, because I didn't know there's another way. Do I see myself going back to that? No, definitely not. Because when you see what's possible and lived it already, you cannot unsee it. And that's why now it's part of my purpose as a mom to show what's possible. Like for those of you who felt like you've been working endlessly, tirelessly, and still living on the edge every single month, I want to tell you that there is another way. There, social media is not just for like socializing these days. Thousands, if not millions, of people are already making lucrative income from social media as long as you do it the right way, legitimate way, with a guidance, with a training, mentorship, coaching. You can do it too. But the very first thing that you have to do is you have to have faith in yourself, faith in faith in God, faith in spirituality, that you can also do this too. Because any businesses, it's 80% psychology, 20% is a strategy, will help you on that. But if you don't have the mindset, of course, it's also, something that you can work on, your mindset, right? Like watch the power of environment, people that you watch, that you follow, the videos, the books that you read, what you watch, that's also part of your environment. And you'll get that as you move along as well here in the business. All right, so let's do this. The first envelope is equivalent to, so I gave you my rough, I earn 2,000 Canadian per month, but well, I was still an admin assistant. That was my last job that I quit from. I quit when I did this digital marketing business full time. So this one, this one envelope with 8 checks is equivalent to 1 month. There you go. So you do the math. 1 month of my admin job position. This this one here with 4 checks. It's equivalent to 3 days worth of admin job work. And this one here uh, has 6 checks inside, worth 6 days of work, 6 days of my job from my admin position. This one has 9 checks, worth 3 months of my paycheck. Oh my gosh, wow. And this one here, I also received cute envelopes like this with, oh, I did, sorry. I got 2 envelopes there. This one check, it has 1 check equivalent to half a day. So yes, I do receive, checks like this, but I'm still grateful. Half a day of my salary as an employee. And this one is also half a day as an employee, 1 check. Ooh, this one got 12 checks. It's a bit thick like that. Yeah, if you can see. But this is worth 3.5 months of my salary as an admin assistant. This has 3 checks worth 2.5 days. There you go. And yeah, so those are the checks I received while I was, what is this? Oh, there. So this is a total of 46 checks. All in all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, how many is that? So how many envelopes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 envelopes having uh 46 checks in total. So while in Japan, there you go. And then this one, um, it has 5 checks. It's thick because this is like the quarterly and monthly bonuses. It has actually 5 checks only, but only 5 checks. Thin, but it has the documents. But this is actually worth 7 months of my admin job pay. That's crazy. So this is before I left for Japan. And there's actually here, I actually got 2 envelopes here, 5. There's more, but like 5 in total. Um, there's still 5 checks I need to deposit from this because of the new corp account. This is equivalent to 2 months worth of my admin job salary. It's crazy. So total, it's just for 3 weeks is actually, what is that? 1 year and 2 months. Yeah, 1 year, 2 months. So in just 3 weeks, I made 1 year and 2 months worth of my admin job salary. It's crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but oh my gosh, thank you, Lord. Whenever there was a time also I got that amount just in a day. And I look out the window, I was like, Lord, oh my gosh, I must have done something right to stumble upon this opportunity. Like, thank you for granting my prayers. And this is not just me. There are a lot of other business owners in our community, especially those who went to Japan and came home. There's one, Coach Pauline Iwobi. She came home, I think, with double this amount, plus a key to their brand new home. You know, these are ordinary people with big dreams like you watching this. who first believed that they can also do this. And now, of course, putting in the hard work at the same time. And now they're reaping, we've planted seeds, now we're reaping it and sharing what we know could be possible for you as well. So I hope, I'm not sharing this to brag and, but sharing this as an inspiration for you guys, especially if you're a working hard mama wanting to have more so you can give more for your loved ones, for the ministry that you serve, for the charities that you support, for the bigger purpose that you have. I'm here to tell you that it's possible that you can also do this as long as you're willing to believe and put in, have an unwavering faith and extraordinary effort. You can also do this for sure. Okay. So there you have it. Lamia. So I think Lamia here is also in business. Hello, hello. That's awesome. Congratulations in advance, and best that you can give because we like your video. Oh, well, Lamia, I think you're putting you in the business because you said you are basically hang on. Hang on. Oops. There you go. So I think you're fairly new. So if you're new in the business, my advice would be to stay plugged in, and because that's how you also develop a stronger mindset. Staying plugged in meaning, you follow the training, you attend your Zoom meetings, you stay, and also, of course, the biggest at the end of the day is stay, have your whys, stay focused on your whys. Because I'm not gonna say it's gonna be smooth sailing. There will always be challenges along the way, but if you keep your whys at bay, like, if you're focused there, like, why are you doing this to begin with, right? That will keep you inspired. That will keep you motivated to get going. And sharing also your with your ads, like sharing your story, inspiring people. That's the core. What you This is my winning formula also that I share with my team. Like, what makes a winning ad or any post that you put also on your business page, on your Facebook profile, on any of your social media platforms, is that share your background, like, and your location, your what you do for work when you found this business, or your background if you're a stay-at-home parent, what you didn't like about your background, like, you're a nurse, but you're getting paid high, but you're basically trading time for money. That's what you didn't like. Then next would be what you found out, basically this opportunity, right? And then next is what you're excited about in the future. So that's what I do in my ads as well. And when people relate with your story, they'll be able to connect with you more and develop the trusting relationship. So I hope that helps, Lamia. Okay. And keep going. The only way to fail in this business is when you quit. So, and of course, when you don't quit, you work on your business every single day. Do the things that move the needle, the ads, posting. Yeah, sometimes it's not easy, especially in the beginning. Uh, I'm not a celebrity myself, I'm not used to posting daily or doing go lives like this. You should have seen my very first go live. I'm all sweaty. I thought I always need to be like fully made up. Although yes, I have a little bit of makeup like this right now, but now I can just go live anytime that I want because I'm more confident. But the confidence comes from doing it consistently over time. Okay. And let me see here. Michelle, hello, hello. Nice to see you here. Oh, from Japan. Japan. I miss Japan already. From Japan also, Hayuchi. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. So many people in Japan right now. Oh yes, because it's like what 1 in the afternoon, right? Hello, hello, Suriana from Australia. Um, yes. All right. So there you have it. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Lamia, also reach out to your mentor. And then there's so many nuggets already, sample winning ads on our trainings that you can go on that. And then so you'll develop more confidence with filming your ad. And always test, 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 do not rest. I'm copying that from, quoting that from one of two of the coaches in my team, coaches Roger and I became confident with my ads, with the posting, with my go lives, because I've been doing it 5 years already. But you don't need to have like 5 years of experience to be confident in here. What I'm just saying is that give yourself some grace. And the more you practice, the more you do it, the more you get confidence. Just like in your work, or just like riding a bike, for example, or just like driving. The first time you do it, you're very anxious, you're scared, because you haven't done it before. This is a totally new territory. It's out of your comfort zone. That's why you're scared, right? But if you keep at it, if you keep on practicing, pedaling, you get off balance. Now you gain confidence. Okay, next, I know the strategy already, how you will pedal, how will you hold the handle of the bike. And as you keep pedaling, you develop skills, you develop that confidence, right? And now, also with driving, before you were so focused, now you get to work, you get to your destination without even knowing how you get there. Sometimes, talk on the phone, you eat, um, you do sightseeing, and, without really, because your subconscious already knows how to drive or how to ride a bike, and it happens because you kept on doing it, right? It did not happen over time. So give yourself some grace, but keep at it. So I hope that that helps, Lamia. And hello, hello, Gurpreet. Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. See you again on another episode of, excuse me, Ask Me Anything. Have a wonderful night here. Have a wonderful day wherever you're tuning in from. Okay. Bye for now. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.